Welcome back to our channel. Today we will bring to viewers the exciting and dramatic developments of the young and the restless. The life of the Abbott family has never been peaceful when secrets are gradually revealed, pushing everything to a surprising and painful turn. Amidst family feuds, complicated relationships, and dark conspiracies, the Abbott family now has to face an unimaginable truth: their son was switched at birth. This completely changes everything around Kyle and Aristotle, putting them in a battle with their own identities and family relationships. When Jack decides to check the old hospital records, he cannot imagine that it will be a turning point that changes his family's entire life. In a relentless investigation, he discovers that his biological son is not Kyle but Aristotle, the man Jack once considered a rival in work and in life. The evidence is increasingly clear, and Diane, Aristotle's mother, cannot believe her eyes when the truth is revealed. No one could have imagined that the relationship between the Abbott family and Diane could be shaken by such an unimaginable event. Aristotle, who Diane thought was her son for so many years, is actually not the child she gave birth to. For Diane, this is a huge shock, and she cannot face the fact that Aristotle is not her biological child. However, discovering this truth opens a new door full of conflicts and suffering. When Kyle learns that he is not Jack and Diane's biological son, he is completely devastated. His whole life suddenly collapsed when he realized that he was not a real Abbott. Everything he had known and believed until now was a lie. This truth was like a slap in the face, making Kyle feel betrayed and lost in his own family. He no longer knew who he was and what was truly important in life. Kyle, who had always been proud of his Abbott lineage and family values, now had to face the harsh truth: he was not a part of this family. Years of living in false beliefs made him feel abandoned, and all the relationships and feelings he had built with the Abbott family were now unclear. Anger rose in Kyle's heart, and he felt he had to stand up to find out the reason and the person behind everything that had happened to him. Aristotle, who is revealed to be Jack and Diane's biological son, does not easily accept this truth. He does not need a new family, especially the Abbott family whom he has considered his rivals for many years. Even though he knows that Jack and Diane are his biological parents, Aristotle still cannot break down the wall he has built in his mind. He does not desire a new life in a family he has considered his enemies, and all he wants is to continue his life without having to be attached to these people. However, deep down, does Aristotle really hate the Abbott family to the point of not being able to accept them, or does he also yearn to connect with his biological parents? This question remains unanswered, and Aristotle will have to face a fierce internal battle between his pride and his desire to find his real family. These complex emotions will be a great challenge for Aristotle as he must choose between continuing his independent life or finding a place to belong. Jack now faces an unprecedented predicament. He has two sons, one he has raised all his life, and one he has just learned about, but is a true Abbott. Deciding between Kyle, whom he considers his own son, and Aristotle, who is an Abbott, will not be easy. Jack will have to make painful decisions that may hurt both of his sons. While Jack struggles with these difficult decisions, Diane is determined to do whatever it takes to get Aristotle to accept the Abbotts, even if it means confronting Kyle. Diane believes that their family needs to be reunited, but will she be able to convince Aristotle and resolve the conflicts with Kyle? Diane's determination may be a double-edged sword, both helping the family unite and making things more complicated. The biggest question in this case is, who is behind this swap? Who has been manipulating Kyle and Aristotle's fates since their birth? Is this a deeper conspiracy involving the Abbott's enemies? The connections behind this swap may involve the Abbott's longtime enemies, who are hell-bent on destroying everything the Abbotts have built. Whoever is behind this, they must have calculated it carefully and put the Abbott family in this difficult situation. As this truth gradually comes to light, the Abbott family's life will never be the same again. Will they be able to overcome these cracks and mend their broken relationships? Stay tuned to our channel for more shocking and dramatic developments in this exciting episode.